first, cases of contractor corruption. This is Nightside. I'm Carolina Lee.
And I'm Dave Wagner. Tonight, a Polk County couple is facing charges, accused of telling people they do home renovations, taking payment, then vanishing before the work was finished.
10 Tampa Bay Shannon Close spoke to 3 people claiming the duo took advantage of them in hopes of preventing others from falling into the same trap.
Turns out Richard and Adena Lineback don't even have a contracting license. Someone with the same last name has a mold remediator license, which former clients say they had printed on their truck. They're accused of going into homes, doing unlicensed work and illegal renovations. In Lakeland, people like Mackenzie Jones save up to make their dream homes a reality.
When I spend $28,000 with you, I expect the work to be professional. I could do this work myself, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Mackenzie hired Lineback Home Services to renovate her house. She moved out for weeks, then came home to this.
And when I was moving in, there was still paper on the floor. The house was a disaster. There was trash all in the yard. I mean, the work was not completed, but they said the work was completed.
The owners of Lineback Home Services are Richard and Adena Lineback. The job started when Adena Lineback reached out to Mackenzie on Facebook.
I was in an all-women's group. I posted that I needed some tips on how to remodel my house.
Mackenzie signed a contract with Lineback Home Services, agreeing to pay the company over $30,000 to remodel her kitchen. Instead, she says her kitchen flooded twice because plumbing was done improperly. Her laundry room left unfinished, including an improperly installed vent which became a fire hazard. Her floors, which squeak, and other rooms with more issues.
They just gutted the whole place, and there was just a lot of shoddy things done.
When she tried reaching out, she says the Linebacks argued with her.
Stressing me out really bad, and as a single parent, you know, I have enough on my plate. I don't need to argue with someone about something, so I just gave up.
Defeated, left with damage and debt.
I felt like they preyed on me. She knew from that group that I was a single mom. She knew that.
Mackenzie went back on Facebook, finding she wasn't alone.
I saw a post going around Facebook saying, "Don't use Lineback Home Renovations," and I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm a victim of that too.
That post was written by Ruthie Kimmons, who also lives in Lakeland.
We actually ended up having to pull a loan because of what they did.
Ruthie says she gave $30,000 to the Linebacks to renovate her master bathroom.
There would be times where they wouldn't show up, they wouldn't come.
When they did show up, the work was done wrong. Her shower doesn't drain. This water has been sitting here for a day.
So now we have a shower that's not completed. We've paid them about a little over $20,000. I'm out more than that out of pocket.
Ruthie says when she called the Linebacks to fix the work they did incorrectly, the Linebacks refused.
What ended up happening was they quit and said that they had too much work and they wouldn't be coming back.
That's when she went to the Polk County Sheriff's Office. Richard and Adena Lineback were then arrested for contracting without a license and grand theft. Some believing more charges should be added in other counties.
My house is still only half done. They took us for $45,700.
Jessica Andrews lives in Plant City. She hired Lineback Home Services to renovate most of her house.
Our house was all taken all the way down to the joists, flooring ripped up, walls taken down.
She says it's all sloppy work, installations done wrong, and some of it not done at all.
It's been so tragic, so tragic. I've had to take out credit card debt and personal loans.
Being in Hillsborough County, she says the sheriff's office told her they couldn't press criminal charges.
It was devastating because my first thing is I didn't know what to do.
Jessica went to the Better Business Bureau, where the Lineback Home Services now has an F rating, plus 2 documented complaints.
I just want them to be out of business to get what they deserve.
When I tried to get the Lineback side of the story, no answer on the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Or Facebook. Online, their business is now permanently closed. When I searched the license number they had on the back of their truck, it's a mold remediator license belonging to a member of the family, someone not familiar to these women. Regardless, Richard and Adena Lineback are charged with contracting without a license.
Moving forward, if I ever hire someone else again, they will be licensed.
Everyone just needs to please do your research when you're hiring people.
These women are sharing their nightmares so you don't have to experience the same home makeover horror.
I'm now going through $1,000 of more debt than on top of the $45,000 that I've already paid them.
And they're convinced they're not the only ones swindled and scammed.
There's got to be more people. It's just reaching those people and finding those people.
For now, they're building back their damaged dreams.
We've now got to save and do piece by piece and do it ourselves.
If you have similar stories after hiring Lineback Home Services, contact me. My information is linked to this article on our website, 10tampabay.com. As for the Linebacks, they will be back in court for a pretrial conference on May 23rd. I'm in studio, Shannon Clow, 10 Tampa Bay.
And tomorrow night, Shannon looks into the investigation and prosecution of these crimes. She's asking the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office why they can't bring charges like Polk County did.
We'll also hear from the Polk County Sheriff one-on-one about how he's making sure corrupt contractors stay out of his county. That's tomorrow on Nightside at 11.